landscape. You only can do portrait. Well, let's see who joins me this time around. I don't know what's going on with the camera. I got to figure that out. Hey, Gloria and Melanie. Thank you both for coming back. As I am in a quandary about why this camera won't stay on. Hey, Renee. Glad you're back. And I see 2 thumbs up. I see 5 on. So let's see if we can continue this from whence we left off. I wonder if I can open this up. I have no idea. I don't know how to do any of this stuff from my laptop. That's all right. My son said to check and make sure that your camera is not being shared with another device. See, I turned it off. I turned it off from the phone. So that's the only device that it can be shared with. But I'm going to have to go and find some settings or something. I'm clueless on that. Tell him to send me a what's the word I'm looking for? Instructions, anyway. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. You fighting with your camera, me with my thermal printer. Why are you having problems with your printer? The one thing that I was trying to do with my printer, because after, what do you call it? Sticker Mule sent me that email about getting t-shirts with the orange man's face on it. I was like, I'm done with y'all. So I bought the purple stickers, and all I wanted to do was put Gigi the Crochet Queen on them and thank you for your purchase or something like that, or thank you, something like that I wanted to put on there. But I can't figure out how to get it small enough to go on to those stickers. So I just left it alone. I said, as long as it keeps printing what I needed to print, that's what I'm going to be more concerned about. Okay, so, I think I have to get out of this and just go to YouTube. That's what I got to do. Just go to YouTube. And then I can see myself. At least that's what I hope. Crochet's Fire. The Crochet's Fire. I'm in love with your collection. Thank you so much, subbing. Thank you so much. Let me see, who else did I miss it? Uh-oh. Can't mess around with this too much. Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it. Now, how do I find myself on here? I have absolutely no clue. This is not my forte. I know how to do stuff on my laptop that's just for live here. But I don't know how to see myself. It's just not pushing the label out far enough for me to rip it. Paper isn't scanning right. Hey BJ, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I'll get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? And oh, Lashika. I hope I said hello. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you get a thumbs up as well. What are you all working on? What is your weather like? Oh, she said, I finally found my peeps. We are here. We've been here for a long, long time too. Oh, it's cold. I just finished washing dishes. Yeah. Oh, she said it's going good. And BJ saying hi. Naomi saying hi to BJ. And I don't see a thing here. You know what? I am not going to worry about this. Is this me anyway? Yeah, I think that's me. I don't know how to find my own live on YouTube. I mean on my laptop. Because I don't do it. That's all right. Let me see. I did click on that. Then they show you all kinds of lives, but not your own. That's all right. Hey Paula, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Sorry, you more in you're in Brazil. My neighbor across the street, I think that's where he's from. We're too kind. We try to be because crocheting is kind. Crocheting is done from the heart. Always kind. My neighbor, he is such the nice man, such the nice man. He pressure cleaned my driveway and my little patio area because he's a painter and he's always out pressure cleaning his. He reminds me so much of my dad because he's a busybody. He doesn't sit still. He's always doing something, and he always has his little toys. I say they're his toys because he has like a little motorbike um, a motorcycle, and they have a little itty bitty dog, and the dog is always running over to my yard. But he is so nice. So my daughter and I, my lawn man, I wanted him to cut the hedges because they were just growing crazy, and they're not my hedges; they're the hedges across the fence. And I think he wanted to charge me $50, $60, whatever extra. I told my daughter, I said, we're going to go out there and cut, because I used to do them myself, but working a lot, you don't have time to do a whole lot of stuff. So he saw my daughter and I work. He's like, don't you have an electrical? Because we just have the shears. We just chopping with the shears. He says, don't you have an electrical one? I said, no, because I would not know how to work it. So he's like, I have one. He came over and zoop, 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 like in a half an hour. We would have about been out there 4 or 5 hours doing that. But I thought it was so nice of him. He is like the best. I know little Portuguese. I know none. None. Uh, I'm the, oh, you're in Canada. Okay. Oh, you're from Canada. Yeah, you would think I would know a lot more because we have we have a whole community of Brazilians here. But he's the only one that I actually follow a lady that's I think I may follow a couple of them, or I probably have their languages mixed up because I say Portuguese sounds like French and Spanish to me. That's what it sounds like to me. So, but I know I have one lady that is, I know she, because just the way she says it. Then I have a French lady that I follow, and of course I follow all of the Spanish speakers. At least I can get away with some of that. That's when I know it's not Spanish. When I hear the Portuguese person or the Brazilian person counting in Spanish, it's not the same. I took a Spanish, I've taken multiple Spanish classes to say the least. I still can only say a little bit in Spanish. Oh, I live in New Brunswick. New Brunswick, Georgia? But there was a lady, and she was Brazilian, and she was taking Spanish, and so my friend and I like, "You're taking Spanish?" She's like, "Yeah," because our ears, we think everybody with that kind of an accent speaks Spanish, but she was in there learning it too, and it was so funny. Our Spanish teacher was American, a little short lady, and she's like, the best way to learn Spanish is from Mexicans because they speak slower. I know they definitely speak slower than Cubans. Cubans are they're very very fast. Um, and I haven't been around anybody from Spain except for hearing them speak in English. So I don't really know what they sound like if they're just speaking in Spanish. She says I'm using Samsung. Okay, I'm missing all of this because on my phone, it goes by real fast. And if I'm not watching it, I'm missing everything. So I apologize now. I don't think you can highlight on the phone. You need a... I think she's saying you need a computer. I'm not sure. Let me see. My hair is bugging me. I keep sitting on it. I still don't know where my live is on this thing, so I can at least see what people are saying. Somebody direct me to the right place, people. It's so crazy. I see everybody else's live but my own. Let me see. Yeah, I want to see that unicorn because I don't know about that unicorn. Okay, history, view. That's not what I want. I want my live. I want my live. I don't know how to find it. That's all right. Oh, you made scrunches? I made a whole bunch of, that was one of the things, that was what I used to do with my scrap yarn. I always made scrunchies. And then I got so much scrap yarn and I got tired of doing scrunchies, so now I just have a lot of scrap yarn. A lot of scrap yarn. That's all right. I have to stop buying. I say that all the time. I have to stop buying yarn. Just like I have to stop starting so many. Oh, it says I'm going to make a bunch of projects and try to sell them at a farmer's market. Yeah, some people do really well at farmers markets. It's hit or miss, and especially if you have a lot of. Actually, I'm running out of stash. Oh goodness. Um, if you're like the only crocheter or you're not right next to another crocheter, I see a lot of people on Facebook complaining about stuff like that. One lady posted that she was there with 3 other crocheters, and somebody, she had some incident that happened and she packed her stuff up and left. She's supposed to be there for 2 days. I'm gonna have to go in my garage for my scrap yarn box soon. I hear that. I don't want to go through my whip pile yet. Yep. I don't have the energy to do farmers market, and I down here they have so many rules and regulations, and You got to jump through hoops to get in, so I don't even waste my time trying. And they charge way too much. Maybe I'll scope it out first thing. Yeah, that's what I would suggest. Especially if you got to pay a big fee. I normally just yard sales. Okay, yeah. If you if there's a fee to it, I would definitely check it out first. Because you don't want to go and then it not be a success, and then you get turned off from doing it. Because the first time it may not be a success, but at least you know what is there already. I keep saying I'm going to go to some of these farmers market sales to see what's out there, but I never do. I always have a reason why I don't go. Yeah, yeah, definitely would be a fee. Yeah, yeah, definitely check it out first. There's a lot of times if people want they want they don't want to upchuck money. They just want to see what is out there and what the prices are going for, and see if you're going to have a whole lot of competition, if you're going to have something different, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't understand why people get bent out of shape because there are other vendors who crochet. We do not crochet the exact same thing. We are all unique. That's what I was saying. People said to her they thought it was very unprofessional what she did, but I thought she was. I was like, really? If you go to a big event, there's going to be multiple crocheters and knitters, uh, because that's what they do. Those are the people that are usually at the markets. Most everyone can make all the same patterns. Yeah. And everybody does, everybody crochets differently. And people use different yarn. I mean, you can do the same pattern in a different yarn and it'll look different. So just check it out. See what's out there. But I just don't have the energy to do it. I don't have anybody that's going to drag all that stuff for me. That's why I pretty much stick with Etsy. I get a sale here and there. I'm happy. If I got multiple ones, I'd be really happy. But it is hit or miss with Etsy. I don't have a best-selling item. It's hit or miss. My very first item that sold on Etsy, it was either, no, I think it was, what do you call that little green monster from Star Wars? But I made a little hat for, is it up there? No, it's probably somewhere. What do you call that little green thing? Um, with the big ears. Yoda, yes, Yoda. But I made a little hat for a child with the big green ears, and I think that was the very first thing that sold on my Etsy shop. I can't remember now. I could be wrong. Could have been something else. But I was happy because it sold on Veterans Day, and I am a veteran, so I was like, yay! My very first sale was on Veterans Day. That was like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I've sold I sold two or three of my ruffle hats on Etsy. Um, some hats, some dolls, keychains. I have a whole bunch of things on there. Then I try to do whatnot. Whatnot is definitely not where you're gonna make money, um, unless you're somebody that hustles and you have items that a lot of people want, but nobody's really. I did see a few crocheters on whatnot, but I don't know how much they're selling. I know I only sold 2 things. I'm native. I have to hustle. Okay. Where can I get that tee? Oh, girl, I love this t-shirt. Let me see. You see it? A day without crocheting is like, but I got it from Amazon. Just kidding. I have no idea. I thought it was the best. It's on Amazon. I saw it. I was like, ooh, I gotta have it. And then I looked at my Amazon because I was like, I ordered that thing a while ago. And I know Amazon, they're having strikes and stuff. So I looked at my order list and it says it should be arriving 9 p.m. today. And right after I looked at it, then I heard a truck coming. I said, ooh, that must be my shirt. And it was. Made me a day. And I just rolled over my yarn. Shoot, there. You see, I don't know what I want to make right now. Well, hats and scarves and mittens are in the need right now. And if you made little like little keychains, stuff like that. I don't see, only see that keychain. So I always got little keychains like this around. I keep them around. And my other one, I don't know where it is. I think I put it, I made one with Christmas colors with the flower shape for the earbuds. And somebody bought not one of my crocheted dolls, but a Barbie doll. Let me see, I actually just learned how to make hats and mitts. I really would like to do a keychain. Yeah, keychains are really, really, really easy. There's lots and lots and lots of, because that one is like, I like that one because I like that. And then this one is nothing. And I made some, but I don't have them. I guess I've given all of those away. I made some, what do you call mermaid tails keychains. Do I still have some in here? Nope. And then I have this little octopus. No, that's a squid. That's a squid. And then some more keychains. These the octopus. Oh, here's the, like this. These are for earbuds. You can, your little earbud container. So you can open that up. Actually, I think I made this for myself because it's purple, but I'm not sure. You open it up and they'll slide right in there and you can strap them on your purse. And then these are good too. This is just a little case for my crochet hooks. So those are good. And you can put, sunglasses, reading glasses, anything. Strapped to your organizer. Okay. Let me see, what did she say? I'm looking at things I can break off as keychain. Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess I must have given all my all of the I'm gonna have to make some more of the what do you call them? Mermaid tails. I didn't even realize all of them were gone, but they are. Go down. Poor brown girl problems. Nope, do it. Go to the Dollar Tree and pick up those things because you can get them a whole bunch of them. And you have yarn. You got scrap yarn. All you need is some scrap yarn and just crochet over it, and you're set. Those are the little quickie things that you can make. But yeah, check out the craft fair before you see what they have. Yes, I've gotta rip some cheese jackets apart yet. No, don't do that. One of the crocheters that I follow, lady in Africa, my African queens, I call them. She did a skirt, a jean skirt. She crocheted, I think, 4 panels on the skirt. It was really cute. My husband gonna. Oh my goodness. Just show him how creative you are. He'll be all right. Just show him how creative you are. That's right. I think that's what got hooked in the chair. That's why I didn't want to move, because I did not want it to get hooked in the chair. We got it at home, Mama. All right. What time is it? 6:10. Nightbot is still doing its job. Okay. I want to stay on because I want to finish this so I can feel like I've accomplished something with this, because I'm tired of it. I want to see how it fits. If it'll fit on a regular head or not, because I definitely didn't do 60. Oh, anime hat chain. Oh, yeah, let your creativity flow. As depending on your area, you really don't know, what will be a hit and what will be a miss until you put it out there. I'm thinking lofty from one piece hat. I don't know that. Oh, he's a pirate. Okay. See, that's my thing. I don't know a whole lot of characters and Disney stuff. Even when I made that my dress here for, oh, you all can't even see her. She's all, because I'm on the wrong. Let me see. Where is she? Oh, you can't see her because I only have a little bit of room. Get over here. There she is. I tell you, that vertical portrait is not for me. I do not like this. Oh, sexy pirate. Hey, Sheila, how are you today? Thank you for coming back. But anyway, when I did her dress, if I can get her in here before I topple her over. Her dress is from, and they all go toppling over. Don't, don't fall. Stay up, girl. Oh, and gnomes. People love gnomes. Oh, this is my little cutie from the Turkish lady. I like her. She's so cute to me. I like her little bonbons. But anywho, when I was making her dress, it was based off of Sleeping Beauty's dress. So I was telling my daughter, I said, you know, it's a princess, you know, Aurora. She was looking at me all crazy. I said, you know, one of those princesses from Disney. She's like, well, Sleeping Beauty is Aurora. I said, I told you, I knew you would know who it is. I don't know their names. Oh, thank you so much. And what is your name? Let me see. Yes, they love the different gnome characters. Yeah. And see, I don't know much about gnomes except for when I watched The Amazing Race and they have the gnome. But there are so many. That's the thing. If you have the time to do it, that's why I keep saying, man, I cannot wait to retire. Hopefully, Maddie, okay. Hopefully I will retire one day before I'm too old to. Ooh, I hope this thing isn't twisted. I'll be so mad if it's twisted after all of that work. Better not be twisted. Oh, I see. Okay. Phew. Oh, now I got to bring the yarn through. I'm not. I'm just going to keep crocheting. I don't think it'll come through. In the yarn box. Let's see. Hey, Brianna, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Put you on while cooking. Oh, what are you cooking? Ooh, got a cook in the house. That's what I like. That's what I like about my daughter. She cooks. I love those dolls behind you. Thank you so much, Chandra, and welcome back. Welcome back, VJ. I don't know if you all were already there, but as I say, when you're on live on your phone, it's hard to see who's where. I use a pink gym bag for my yarn. I have so many bags, it's ridiculous. What was the last one I bought? Every time I go to Joann's, I'm always looking at the bag. So I bought this huge bag. You put it back. I want you all to topple over. This is the big one. Where's the other one that I bought? But anyway, this is the big one. It says I make things. And it's really big. And I put all my hats in there. At least all the ones that I had when I was doing my sale. I put them in there. Brianna said hi. Everybody saying hi to Brianna. Potato soup. What you putting in that potato soup? I had a recipe. The guy that used to be, I don't even think I got that recipe for them. I think I got that recipe for some, like a recipe book or something I had. But it was a German potato salad soup. I mean, a German potato soup. It was a German recipe. It was delicious. I haven't made that soup in years, but it was delicious. Because, you know, we go through that. Oh, too many carbs. We don't want to eat too many carbs. So now I just want to eat Your yarns are all tied together. Oh my goodness. Hey, Shakita's back. I don't. Shatika. Shatika. I'm always saying her name wrong. I'm so sorry. Let's see. And Brianna, do you do anything? I don't think I've ever been to your YouTube channel. Do you put your stuff on your YouTube channel? Gloria says she loves potato soup. I do too. I don't know why I haven't made it in such a long, and I have potatoes in the fridge. I might make that. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you got to cut it. That's the thing, and then just start all over again. Put it together as you go. I weave mine in. That's why I watch so many YouTubers, and there are some creative ways to weave those ends in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull it through. Well, I'm gonna keep going, and hopefully I'll get it finished. But I do believe this is gonna be a full skein of yarn. One more. My husband said when we move the country, he's gonna buy me a. Oh no, not the lamb. Do you know how to do that? No. I'm just gonna But the thing is, we all use mostly acrylic yarn because there's so many people, quote unquote, allergic to the wool. You said YouTube do. That's right, YouTube University. There isn't much you can't learn on YouTube, I don't think. Like by doing this job. I'm gonna have to figure out how to turn that thing off though. YouTube for the win. I tell you, I've been crocheting since I was 18 years old, and when my friend told me about YouTube, YouTube definitely brought my crocheting game to a new level. Because all I could do at that time was, and I really wasn't doing, I was only really doing blankets. And I really wanted to learn how to make a top, crochet a top. And my friend says, go to YouTube. I was like, YouTube? What's YouTube? And I've been a YouTube person since. I'm working on Jeanette's ruffle headband. I decided, I've seen her headbands forever. I don't even know why. I said, oh, let me jump on the bandwagon. But I wanted to use this yarn, so that's why I'm doing this headband. Because I was initially going to use this yarn for the hexagon cardigan. But then I realized I didn't want to do it. Headbands so hit or miss for size. I know it. Those is a lot easier to. That's why my mannequin, I have to put a wig on her so she can at least be close to a normal human's head size. I made a huge headband. Let me see. Too big from head. Okay. Yeah. Headbands, hats, all of them are a little hit and miss depending on what hook size you use, because I've made some huge hats myself. Um, but then I realized, okay, we're going to stick to this hook size, and we're just going to add an extra row, not a bigger hook size. Yeah, definitely have to have a wig for, because the head without, now my chair is, the hydraulics is going down as I'm going down. Triple stitch. Are you talking about a treble? Now I got to get back up. I hate being down this low. Oh my goodness. There's not one thing, it's another. Nah, I don't think I'm going to be, oof, jeez. What was I thinking, Lord? What was I thinking? Yeah, I think that's full enough. But I still got this whole other side to finish. Now that song's in your head. Yep, I know. So is everybody ready for Christmas? I am as ready as I'm gonna be. I just need to pick up something for my great niece. Because she's about the only person I really buy anything for, because she's the youngest one. We both know it's not song. I know it. Yes, I'm not gonna give up my day job, because singing is not my forte. Nope, no singing here. I don't think anybody in my family can hold the tune. At least I haven't heard anybody. We all think we can. But nope, 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 nope. Uh-oh, I got a message that's held for review. Thank you, whoever is holding it for review. So I'm going to start on my, I got to look at my yarn though. I think I have some, because I bought a whole bunch of, but I need some brown yarn. Because the one lady that I follow, she uses a lot of Alizé yarn. And I bought some other yarn, and I did a head with it, but I don't like the yarn. It's just too soft. It doesn't have enough stiffness for a doll. It's way too soft. Does anybody follow JoJo? JoJo Juju? JoJo Juju. JoJo Juju. She does a lot of, all of her, I don't think I've ever seen her like crochet anything, but all of her patterns are from the Addy or from the Centro, those machines up there. But she did a Christmas tree hat. It was quite interesting, but I wouldn't be doing it. Keychain time. Yep. Keychains are quick. I love her. She's really good with the ad machines, the knitting machines, but I haven't, and this year is the first year I haven't even dusted them off to make a hat. I usually make a whole bunch of hats, but since I've crocheted so many, it doesn't make sense to um, do any knitting ones. I'm hoping it looks good. It'll look good. If it doesn't, at least you know, you can figure out what you did wrong. Oh, you do follow her? Oh, your Centro broke? Yeah, those machines are real fickle. when it comes to yarn that you use, it can just, and the drop stitches, that's what drives me crazy, are the drop stitches. Because I don't knit, so when I get a drop stitch, I'm like, oh man. And she has shown how to fix them, but it's still a PIA. So I don't do a lot with them, with the machines. Headbands are quick. If you don't want to crochet, you can do a quick headband. But even the hats, because it takes you like 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes to finish a hat on the machine. And I've seen I wasted so much yarn. Yeah, I can believe that. Because you definitely have to know what you're doing with it. But I've seen people that get their the screwdriver, what do you call them? The drills, and they attach something on there so that they can just, it'll wind the thing for them. But you got to be good with that. You go too fast, you'll mess it all up. But for me, it's not even worth spending that kind of money to do that just for a hat or headband. I saw Bruna, I think it was Bruna, did a cardigan using that machine. But I'm not going to do anything real big with it. I like to look at knitting, but I never had an interest to learn how to knit. So once I learned this one hook, I was hooked. It was enough for me. Let me see. This is nice crocheting with a friend. Yes. I wish I had people like that were closer to me, but most people are not. The closest, I saw someone post on Miami on YouTube. They want to start a crocheting group in Miami. I'm not going down to Miami. And then I'm a member of the Crochet Guild. Let me see, what is it called? The Crochet Guild of America. And the closest chapter, I think, is in Lakeland, Florida. I don't even know where Lakeland is. Thank you, Gloria. So my crochet buddies are all on YouTube. And popular? I don't know about that. I know I'm close to getting my gold. I'm trying to get 10,000 subscribers before I retire from work. I gotta pull this through. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's, even that hit or miss with my lives. Who comes on, who doesn't come on. I'm just grateful somebody does show up. So I'm not talking to myself. Oh, you been to Lakeland? Did you like it? Lakeland, it feels like the country to me. I don't know. Oh, okay, thank you so much. I try to be. I try to be lively, but I'm telling you, I'm usually not this perky because I'm usually extremely tired. But I tell you, that rest I got after finishing that doll was the best rest I've had in a very long time. Now I got to try to make another one. But not right now because I want to make that other doll with the kitty cat hat. Because it's smaller too. Smaller does not mean it's faster. Because this lady's doll, the detailing of her dolls are so in depth. Her dolls are not quick to make. Plus, I'm watching her videos, and I got to stop and start and stop and start. Yeah, I went back in early 2009. Oh, okay. So was it country like, or was it more city like? And I figured, I might be um, the one of few of me up there in Lakeland. Depends on the area you go to. It was city like. Okay, I don't travel too much outside of my area in Florida. I don't. Once you get more northern Florida, that's a whole nother country to me as far as I'm concerned. I was surprised um, when I was younger. I was much younger, and I went up to Jacksonville. My boyfriend was graduating from Navy school, Navy basic training or whatever, and we went up to Jacksonville, and I don't know why we were talking to the police officer. And I know I have a southern accent, but I have a different kind of southern accent than their southern accent. And I was like, I guess because down here we have so many different nationalities. Um, and South Florida, we get a lot of the snowbirds and people from Europe, and, because it's warm weather, so you don't see, um, we don't per se really hear our own accent. But when we went up to Jacksonville and that police officer was talking to us, I was like, "Woo, these people are real Southerners up here." So, and when I talk to, and when I'm at work and I have to talk to the people um, that call in, and they're up in the Tallahassee area, and and they all say, "Miss Gloria, Miss Gloria, Miss Gloria," and it's like I'm so not used to that. Down here, they don't. You don't get that kind of stuff down here. No, nobody that I talk to that's from South Florida ever says Miss Gloria. They always say Gloria. Period. But the people that are northern area, they always say Miss Gloria. Such a difference. But that is um, usually, all the southern people, even when I watch the crime shows, that's something. When I was growing up, my daddy was like, you got to say yes, sir, yes, ma'am, no, sir, no, ma'am, to my mom and daddy. It's the way we were raised. But as a grown woman now, mm-mm, I don't even know. I don't even say it. I'll call you Miss or Mrs., Mr., whatever, because I don't want anybody, I don't want you all to even put me, you are the injured worker, I'm the nurse. We're going to just keep it at that level. You can't get cozy. Keep it on the professional level. But it's definitely North Florida is definitely different from South Florida. Like when I was in Germany, southern Germany is so different from northern Oh, has anybody seen triple eights? Let me see. Triple six, no, six triple eight. Six triple eight. It's Tyler Perry's new movie. It's on Netflix about the only black women's army soldiers in World War II that went to Europe. It is such a good movie, such a good documentary. I was I was so glad there was something on late last night for me to watch while I was getting that doll done. So I watched that, and it really brought me, because I was in the army for 12 years. So it really, watching it, even though this was in the 40s, but watching it really brought back things that I remember um, when I was in the army. Just being in the military and how the military is, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Then I watched Jamie Foxx's movie, The Lift. I think it was called The Lift. That was pretty good. So that must have, well, I know for sure that was done before he had his stroke. I watched his stand up too after that. Let me see what happened. What had happened? What had happened? I think that's what it's called. It's pretty good. It had me in tears. I cried. Even watching the six triple eight, eight six, let me see, eight triple six. That's what it is. 8 6 6. I cried through that too. It had. I mean, it wasn't. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was such a good one. And I found out Fort Lee was renamed for the lady and for a black general. Let me see. I think it was a general. I think black general, and for her. But they renamed it. I was like, okay, now. They're gonna rename that again now that somebody else in office. But I was very, very happy to see that. So it's turning out good for you. See, yes, trust the process. I'm the same way. I'm looking at stuff like, this don't look right. Even when I was doing her feet, I had such a hard time with not the feet, with doing the shoes the way she did her shoes, and I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. So then I went on YouTube and I started looking at doll shoes, and I came across part of the pattern, but I just added the strap to it. See, that's what you do with crochet. Make it your own. I did the heart beanies. I know some of you saw the heart beanie that I did, and all I saw was just like a short video on how she actually did the heart. She didn't show the video of how she did the whole beanie. She just showed the video of how she did the heart. So I sat and figured out how to make the beanie myself. And then I added the hearts to it and did my own brim and all that. Do you know, somebody said to me, are you allowed to use someone else's pattern? I said, first of all, I didn't use somebody else's pattern. I used a technique. I said, second of all, every time somebody makes a granny square, are they using somebody's granny square? How many people make stuff with granny square and write a pattern for it? Tons of people. Why? Because a granny square is a granny square is a granny square is a granny square. A heart is a heart is a heart. Somebody may make it different from somebody else, but it's it's a technique. She didn't write. I didn't look at how she. I don't even know where she, if she even has a tutorial on how she did her whole beanie. people, and that's the other thing about crocheting. People are real sensitive about their stuff. Me, nah. If someone steals, and, I understand people get their patterns stolen and people make their pattern theirs and blah blah blah. My thing is, you give um, credit. You say, I saw this pattern, I got this pattern from wherever, but just the technique, I sat and put my blood, sweat, and tears into making the pattern itself. That I watched, I think it was on Netflix too, the documentary about, um, not Timu, the other one, Shein, whatever it's called, the clothing one. And there was a crocheter that they interviewed, and they showed all of the crocheted stuff that she had made that they were selling for like $25. And they asked her, well, didn't you want to sue? She's like, yeah, I would love to sue. She said, but I don't have money for an attorney to sue. They've been sued by all of the big designers. And think Ralph Lauren and somebody else won. I can't remember. But it doesn't stop them. They still doing it. They're making hand over fist when it comes to putting out all of that stuff. Okay. I'm not going to finish this anytime soon, and my phone will probably die before I do. So I'm going to get off of here and go and see if I can catch the second half of the game. It's probably already over. I don't even know. All right. Let's play a game. Let's see. I know Gloria's probably ready. Let me see, said the blind man. Okay, I'm going to write down a number. If my pen works. Which pen is this? Oh, this is from Renaissance. Well, it's not working. So we can trash that. Okay, this is Girl Professionals. Let's see. This one writes. Okay. So I'm gonna do a green. This is big twist, big twist, big twist. It's green, isn't it? Oh, varsity green. Big twist of varsity green. And see, I was gonna do a really good gift, but nobody said a word. So, and then this loops and thread. What is this? It don't even put a color, but anyway, it's yellow, green and yellow. Those are what you call them? Green Bay colors. I ain't liking Green Bay like that. Anyway, those two. All right, so I'm going to write down a number. All right, number is written. So I was going to do 2 giveaways today, but nobody said a word. So okay. Ooh, y'all. So some of y'all get close, then it gets cold again. Then it gets hot, and then it gets cold again. It's cold again. It's getting cold again. It's cold and hot. Mm-mm. Mm. Hot and cold. Cold again. Uh-oh. Ooh, it's too hot. Ooh, too hot. Ooh, too hot. Ooh, ooh, cold, hot. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all hot. Ooh. Cold again. Oh, cold. Uh. Ooh. Y'all hot and cold. Hot and cold. Real hot. Ooh, 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 ooh. Y'all somewhere, y'all getting close. Nah, ah! Renee, wait a minute. Renee got it. 26. Woo! That's it. But the other one I was going to do, I was waiting. I've been waiting for 2 weeks now. Nobody said it. No braces. Nobody said a word to me. 2 weeks they've been off. So congratulations, Renee. I will be sending these to you. And I thank you all for joining me. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with my crazy thing, because I don't know what's wrong with it. But anyway, I thank you all for joining me today. I am off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Renee said, didn't know, because y'all so used to seeing them. That's why you didn't notice. But they've been off 2 weeks. I'm so happy, but my teeth still aren't right. I don't think they're ever going to be right again. I should have just left well enough alone. But anyway, so I will be on Monday. Isn't Wednesday? Wednesday is not, what do you call it? Christmas. Wednesday is Christmas. So I don't know. I might pop in and say, hey, or I might, do my usual, just put up a short video, Merry Christmas, whatever. But until then, and Gloria, whatever time you come on, I'll come on after you. So we're not butting heads on Monday. Well, I thank you all for joining me. I had a good time. And thank you all for my new subscribers. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. And I will see you all. Let me see, next time you'll get something blue, Gloria. What do you mean I get something blue? What does that mean? Oh, Gloria. The other Gloria. That's right. Because that's her color. That's right. All right. So everybody have a great rest of your evening. And I'm so looking forward to having all these days off, even though I got to do some work, but it's work on my time, not their time. Nobody sending me emails, do this, do that. Anyway, woosah. Be grateful for the job. That's what I am. I'm grateful for the job, for the paycheck. That's what I'm grateful for. So I can pay my mortgage. Have a good rest of your evening, everybody. And I will see you hopefully on Monday. Bye-bye. Now I got to figure out how to get out of here. Just exit? I guess you just exit. Yeah.